Good afternoon, 8th graders. I hope that you are doing well and that you feel ready to start working on your documentaries after your catch-up day to finish up your plans yesterday. So in this video today, I'm going to explain what we're doing today and what you'll need to complete today, as well as I'll be explaining how you're going to work through the rest of the making the documentary and how we'll be submitting evidence of that each day. So to get started on what you're doing today, you're going to be researching your or looking into your source that you identified in your research plan. So looking back at my example plan, each of you identified a source. You should have identified a source before this, and you should have come up with some questions that you wanted to answer through looking at that source. So you've done that, and that's our first step in our documentary making process. So what you'll be doing today is just submitting to me some evidence of doing that, of completing your research. So if we look here, into this document here, what you're doing today is you'll just be looking at either your article that you chose or a video you chose or whatever your source was. You'll be looking at that today. And the first thing you're going to do is give me the MLA citation for that source. You can use this generator here. I think it's a good one. And you can create your MLA citation for that source. And you'll link it here. Then after that, you're going to go through your source using the questions that you designated in your research plan and the theme of our unit, the themes and questions of our unit, to look for different facts that could be useful to you in your documentary. You will then have to give me evidence that you've done this. You can do this in any way that you want to. This means you can type up a list of facts just right here if you'd like. You could have a photo of a notebook page where you've taken notes while you either watched the video or read the article or whatever it was. It can be a mind map. It can be anything that you want. You just have to insert evidence that you completed the research here. When you finish that, you'll turn in this document, and that's your assignment for today. And then once you've done that, you've completed the whole first part of your assignment. Yay! You've done the first part. But just to let you know how the rest of the creation of our documentary, the rest of our Criterion C is going to go, I'm going to use these 5 steps and this plan here as sort of a model for the next couple of weeks as we work through creating your documentaries. So each day as we work through a part of something, I will be giving you another document that's similar to this, but for that specific day, and you will just insert evidence that you've completed that part of the assignment. Those photos, those evidence photos, even the ones that you'll put in here, or the not just photos, but the evidence you've put here, that will serve as your process photos for your Criterion C. That will serve as your task 2 for Criterion C. So each day as you're working through each of these different pieces, you'll submit some sort of evidence through these files on Google Classroom, and then you'll be able to use those for your design journal that you'll submit later. Remember, I've asked you to create a design journal. That was the very first part. The very first task you were given in this unit was to make your design journal for Unit 4. So as we move through things, as you completed your plan, copy and paste that into your task 1. As you create or give evidence of the work that you're doing each day on the different steps, like through here, as you give that evidence, take a screenshot of that and then put it into your design journal in task 2. So we'll slowly be building to that, to completing the design journal, but we'll do that each day through these submissions of small bits of our assignment, because I don't want you overloading yourselves at the end, procrastinating, putting it off, and then having a big project when if we can work through it in 30, 45-minute chunks each day, it will be much easier to complete on time and have a good, strong product. So that's what we'll be doing over the next couple of weeks. We'll be slowly working our way through this plan, through these 5 steps, and then I'll give you evidence of how to complete those things, I'll give you not evidence, excuse me. I'll give you a way to submit evidence that you've completed those things each day. So if you have any questions about that process or how we're going to be doing this, please email me and let me know, or comment here on this assignment. So just today, remember, all you're doing is going through the source that you've already designated with the questions that you've already come up with in your plan, and you're going to just be giving the MLA citation for that and providing evidence that you've completed the research. That's all you're doing today. If you have any questions, let me know. Enjoy your weekend, and I can't wait to see all of your facts that you find. Have a good rest of your day, guys. Bye.